Today, guys, I'm doing my first sleeper of the NFL 2021 draft. Yes, my first big-time sleeper. Now, this guy, I've been on him since 2 years. I've been on him 2 years. I've been waiting for him to come out, and he got in some trouble, so it knocked his draft stock down. But I think he's one of the top backs in this draft. He's really a hybrid. YouTube! What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports. And today's video, guys, is on Pooka Williams from Kansas, the running back. Yes, I said it, guys. Pooka Williams, the running back from Kansas. So listen, guys. To me, he's not a running back. He is an hybrid. And you know, I talk about hybrids all the time on my channel. No longer will you just play one position. It's the NFL is changing. It's like the NBA. It's positionless. LeBron helped change that, and other players have changed it in the NFL. Just like, and this video is not about Kyle Pitts. This video is about Pooka Williams. But Kyle Pitts is a hybrid. Pooka Williams is a hybrid, guys. So listen, if you watch this whole video, guys, and make sure you comment and subscribe to this channel, because this is cutting edge, I got a comparison that's very dynamic. One of my best comparisons that I've said since I've been doing this channel, guys. And I'm going to mean what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said when I tell you his comparison. So let me break Pooka down for you guys. Pooka is 5'10", 170 pounds. I said what I said. 5'10", 170 pounds. Oh, he's too little to play running back. He ain't not no running back. He's not no top 5 running back. Yes, he is. Because he's positionless. Guys, he can run the ball between the tackles. So listen, this guy has deceiving power. At 170 pounds, he runs harder than some of these backs that's 210. I said what I said. At 170 pounds, Pooka Williams runs the ball harder than a lot of backs that's over 200 pounds. Pooka Williams is a beast. If the wrong team get him, it's over. You better not let New Orleans get him. You better not let New England get him. You better not let Arizona get him. Because if he go one of these teams with these dynamic offenses, you in trouble. Pooka Williams is a great player. I said what I said. Yes, I'm saying a great player because I know what his skill set can be in the NFL, guys. He's positionless. He is a hybrid. So I'm telling you, this guy could take 15 carries. Not every game because he is 170 pounds. So he couldn't take, I wouldn't give him 15 carries every game, but he would touch the ball 15 times every game in the NFL. I said what I said. So listen, like I said, guys, make sure you comment on this video and let me know what you think about Pooka Williams. Go look him up. I'm not about to put his highlights in the video. I don't really like watching highlights. I like whole games. I watch highlights too. Don't get it twisted. But I like watching the whole game. I want to see your bad games. Sometimes 3-yard runs can tell you a lot about a running back. Look, that's OnlyFans stuff right there. That's cutting edge right there. I'm giving away my secrets. 3-yard carries, it can tell you more than a 50-yard run. I said what I said because I want to see what you do when your team, you don't have a great offensive line or they hit you in the backfield. This is NFL. You ain't going to always have no open lane, run 50. Open lane, run 50. No, make a guy miss, make another guy put your head down, lean forward, 3 yards. That tells me a lot about a running back, more than just him running wide open. I said what I said. So let me move on, guys. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because this is cutting edge right here. He is the top hybrid in this draft. Now listen, Kenneth Gainwell, I love Kenneth Gainwell. Those are 2 of my favorite backs because I like hybrid backs. But there are other good backs in here too. So Najee Harris is good. Travis Etienne is good. But I like Pooka Williams over, I like Pooka and Kenneth Gainwell equally the same. They can both be very dynamic. I think Pooka's a little bit more dynamic, but Kenneth Gainwell will be really good too. Najee is good for a certain system. But for just being hybrids and create mismatches so I can win big-time games in the playoff, Pooka Williams and Kenneth Gainwell. But we ain't talking about Kenneth right now. We on Pooka. So listen, guys. You can take Pooka and put him at wide receiver the whole game. Not just 3 or 4 plays. Oh, he's small, so you got to put him out. No, he's just a gadget, punt return. No, this guy can play punt return, kick return, and he's in the game. I'm talking about lining up a receiver every time. Now, he is going to have to work on that. Like his wide receiver routes and breakdown of and understanding it, it's going to take him a couple years to learn that. but he still can be used on his way to develop that. So you can jet sweep him to death. You can do little flare routes to him. You can do he slants and goes and post. But all the other dynamic double moves, he was going to have to work on it. But it's not going to take him long, guys, because he's dynamic. I said what I said. It's not going to take him long because he's dynamic. So, listen, and I'm about to give you his comparison, so stay tuned. But listen, guys, Pooka Williams, if you playing Dynasty, if you are getting to do a draft, and you say you don't have a first round pick, that's fine. You'll be able to get Pooka now. So I'm telling you, this is a guy that you can get for a value that, like when the season starts, you're like, oh my God, I got a killer. I got a killer. Yes, this guy is a killer guy. He's one of my favorite players in the draft. I think as time go on and we get in the future, these type of guys would be like top 20, top 10 picks. It just depends who else is in the draft. Because you're going to be able to do so many things. He's like a Percy Harvin. But that's not the comparison. But he's very similar to Percy Harvin, though. So, you know what I'm saying? He's Percy Harvin, him, they can do the same type stuff. Percy Harvin might be a little bit better in the receiving game, but once Pooka learned the route running in the NFL game, they will be very similar. So listen, guys, this is cutting edge stuff. I'm about to get to you as comparison. Are you ready? I said what I said. Are you ready for his comparison? And guys, Tyreek Hill. Yes, I said that. I said it. Tyreek Hill. That's who his comparison is. This guy is a monster, and he compared to Tyreek Hill. You remember what Tyreek Hill was when he came out of college? Now, go ahead, go in the comment section right now. Let me know what position Tyreek Hill played. He played running back and was killing. He was one of the best running backs in the Big 12. But then, as he was very dynamic. But Kansas City was like, what can we, you know what? Yeah, he's small. He might, so we're not just going to use him for no third down dynamic back. Well, how can we keep this guy always on the field and make the teams have to actually defend him all the time? Well, maybe, can we put him at receiver? Nah, his arms are not long enough. He's not tall enough. But what is Tyreek Hill now? This is Pooka Williams. I'm not saying they're going to do that. That's what I would do if I was a general manager. That's what I would do if I was a coach. I would put him at like a wide receiver / running back and use him like Tyreek Hill. You know how Tyreek came in the first year? He was coming in the gadget plays, and then eventually he came into a number one receiver. I said what I said. Who thought that Tyreek Hill was going to be able to run routes like this? So you might not, Pooka can't run routes? Well, keep doubting him. This guy I'm telling you, man, watch his tape, man, and he runs hard. So, like Tyreek Hill, when he gets the ball, these corners think they're going to boom him. You can't boom him because this guy got running back skills. Same thing with Pooka. Now, listen, and I got to say this. It's so ironic that these guys are so similar. They got the same charge. And I'm not going to get excited about that. That's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about no domestic violence. That stuff needs to change, and I'm so glad that Tyreek is overcoming that. He hasn't overcame that all the way. He still has stuff that he had to work through in pros, and he's getting better. And that's what it's all about, guys. Everybody's not always at the same level. I'm about guys getting better and not repeating. So if Tyreek Hill repeats some of this, the stuff that he's doing, then he needs to be kicked out the league. And I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's learned. Pooka, I hope you learn from your situation. Guilty or not guilty, it's just putting yourself in these situations. And that can happen to any man. Come on, guys. We're just being real. We have to learn and not to put ourselves in situations where a woman that's even, I'm not saying they ask for that type of stuff, but if they get it in your face, you so hyped and you're a football player, you always want to handle everything. You can't handle everything. You have to go and call the police. So look, this is a different video. I'm not expertise. I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not getting on that. But I had to bring that up because it's fair. That's why his draft stock is down. And Tyreek, that's why he failed. Tyreek Hill would have been like a top 20 pick. But because of the trouble that he got in, he got kicked out of school. And the NFL was scared of him, especially a lot of things that was going on with Ray Rice. And same thing with Pooka. So guys, they need to learn how to get better with that. But let's get on. I love Pooka. I think he's going to be very similar to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is a little bit thicker, but I believe as gets in his NFL body and works out and picks up a little bit more weight to get around 180, 185 maybe, he would be the same type of player, guys. So listen, guys, this is Cutting Edge. Don't forget, I got our OnlyFans coming. I'm not gonna get on Patreon. A lot of fantasy football content that do private stuff that they're not gonna load it on YouTube. They go to Patreon. I'm different. I'm going to try to go do OnlyFans because I just think it's just different, guys. And it's not just for women. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just for women. It's for fans. So, guys, if you're a fan of mine, you like the way I break down players, you like the way I give you my anticipation of what a player is going to do in the pros, then subscribe to my channel, guys, because this is Cutting Edge. And make sure you hit the thumbs up button on this video and get it out in the algorithm, guys. This is one of the best fantasy sports channels it is out here. I'm just starting off, but I'm still giving you cutting edge stuff and truth, guys. So listen, I'm not going to hold you up on this video. Thank you for tuning in Fantasy Good Sports. Peace.